I'm really sorry we have to go over that old bridge. I worry every time we cross. It's never been very sturdy, and now it looks like it's falling apart. I guess I should tell you that this bridge isn't old at all. It was built in 1974, and thanks to the good work of our special effects people, it collapses right on cue and then puts itself back together again for the next tram. We'll have a short rest stop here at Prop Plaza. Good place to stretch your muscles and take a few pictures. You'll see some giant props here from The Incredible Shrinking Woman and other movies. We resume our tour on the Glamour Tram just in time to get caught in a rainstorm. Hollywood style, of course. Look! It's a flash flood! But even the falling tree is a part of the animation act. Our flood is created when 10,000 gallons of water are released from huge tanks on the hill above. The water will be pumped back up to the tanks again in about 90 seconds and ready whenever the next flash flood may be called for. The livery stable, where Mae West rescued W.C. Fields from the lynch mob in My Little Chickadee, is still here. And so is part of the hanging rope. These buildings are among the oldest standing sets on the lot. We call this area 6 Points because 6 separate streets meet here. Originally, each street represented a complete western town with its own bank, sheriff's office, and saloon. In the days of silent movies, we could film 6 different Western epics here, all at the same time. Tom Mix, Hoot Gibson, John Wayne, and Jimmy Stewart all made Western movies on these streets. For Shenandoah in 1965, we had crowds of extras here. We never actually made a survey, but we think this is probably the skinniest church in the world. Gee, there's a submarine. Wonder if it's one of ours. Huh. Certainly seems to be tracking us. Oh, but this is crazy. Whoever heard of a sub torpedoing one of Universal's glamour trams? But look, they've launched a torpedo right at us. They missed us. But take my word for it, our problems aren't over yet. Now our road is blocked by water. But since this is Universal's version of the Red Sea, we should probably get busy and part it. Director Cecil B. DeMille went to a lot more trouble than this when he parted the Red Sea. Not once, but twice, in Paramount's two versions of the Ten Commandments, in 1923 and 1956. And the waters close behind us, just the way they're supposed to. Now you can say the Red Sea has parted for you, and you got through it without getting wet at all. In this section of the back lot, everything looks slightly foreign, and deliberately so. This is Little Europe. By simply changing the shop signs, props, and automobiles, we can turn this area into a small village in almost any European country. Both Frankenstein's monster and Dracula terrorized the townspeople here. All Quiet on the Western Front, the Academy Award-winning film of 1929, and dozens of other movies and TV programs have been shot in part on these cobblestone streets. Ah, Amity Island. The name sounds so pleasant. Things will surely be a little more peaceful here in this quiet village on the coast of New England. But I'd feel guilty if I didn't tell you that this is the town of Amity, which was terrorized by that ferocious great white shark in Jaws, one of the industry's all-time top moneymakers. We've been trying to catch the shark, but I'm afraid he's still here, somewhere. There he is! Hey, look out! It looks like we may be next. This was once the famous home of the Munsters, a popular TV series of a few seasons back. We're entering Colonial Street. All these houses look very real until you discover that they're just shells, or even just facades, that are used for exterior filming only. This is a nice neighborhood. At one time or another, for movies or TV, Doris Day, Beaver Cleaver, Dr. Marcus Welby, the Hardy Boys, and, years ago, Deanna Durbin all lived here. Probably our most famous resident was the star of Bedtime for Bonzo, Ronald Reagan.